Beef Wellington has to be the ultimate indulgence, one of my all-time favourite main courses, and it would definitely be on my last supper menu.
Hello everybody and welcome to Kaden's Kitchen, the show where I just try to make some of the best recipes I can find and see how they work, see how they taste, see how they look. And today, it's been a while since I've done a video, but this is returning with a bang here. It is the holy grail, I feel, of even just of gourmet dishes, of celebrity chef dishes. It is the Gordon Ramsay Beef Wellington. And I cannot wait. I've never made it. I've never eaten it. It was my uncle's birthday, and he asked me to make it for him. I said I'd give it a shot. It wasn't too expensive. The ingredients weren't too expensive. I think the final bill came to around like $60, $65. So I was pleasantly surprised there. I followed the recipe. I'll link it in the description. And there are also obviously parts of the Ramsey video in this. But for right now, I can't wait to do this. So let's get right to it. So here's everything you're going to need for the Wellington. We've got our beef tenderloins, 2 smaller ones. Ramsey's was one bigger one, but all I had at the store was the smaller ones. Some Dijon mustard, which we're going to brush the steaks with after they're cooked. Some prosciutto or Parma ham, I went with prosciutto. Egg yolks for the egg wash. Some plastic wrap for rolling the actual Wellington. Puff pastry, of course, perhaps the most important part. Then we're going to need some portobello mushrooms. We're going to make these into duxelles, which I'll show you how to do that later. Wax paper for the actual baking process, salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic. Alright, so I chopped the mushrooms up, just a rough chop, not like any kind of specific knife cuts or anything, and I put them in this Ninja mixer with a little bit of garlic, just like a little spoonful like that, and a little bit of salt, just for seasoning. So we're making the duxelles, and I'm just going to try to blend these up, if it turns on. And here we have the mushrooms going in the pan. See the water is starting to come out of the mushrooms. Looking pretty good so far. Alright, so I have drained the water out of the mushrooms. They're still just a tad wet, so I am going to let them go a little bit longer. But for right now, I'm going to start assembling the ham part of the Wellington. So I've assembled the prosciutto out on the plastic wrap. I'm going to add the mushrooms to that, and then we're going to start wrapping the steaks. First, I'm seasoning the steak right here. It's been seasoned with salt and pepper. And then I've got some butter and oil in the pan. And now we're going to sear the steak just for about a minute, just to get some color on it. So round 2, we got the ham laid out, we got the mushrooms on it, we got the steak in the pan. Let's go. I should mention while the steak's going that I am going to brush it with Dijon mustard right at the end of the actual searing process. And just trying to get color on the steak. We're not trying to cook it. We're just trying to get some nice brownness, some nice crust on it, and then call it day. Alright, so he said to roll it. Roll it. It's good. And just to make it tight. It's tight. Alright, let's put it in the fridge and let it firm up, and then we'll go from there. Yep. Probably should have let the steak cool more before putting the prosciutto around it, because it kind of almost cooks the prosciutto, but it's going to be okay. It's not as tight, but... Okay, puff pastry's down, okay. Beef in the center. Alright. Very carefully.
First roll the puff pastry
Roll
over
puff
the
pastry over the beef.
2 inches meat.
2 inches meat.
Then trim off any excess pastry and twist the ends together.
Okay. There you go.
The big
I'm
secret
not going to
behind
eat all
this
this.
is that it can be done the night before.
I know, I should have done it the night before, Gordon. I know.
The more even the shape, the more even it cooks. Put it back in the fridge for 5 minutes to firm up again.
Twist it again right here.
Also the perfect Christmas
Like burrito it.
when it comes out of the oven. That wow factor.
It's raw.
It's rolled. Back in the fridge. Firm it up some more. So the last thing I'm going to do before I put the Wellingtons in the oven to bake, it's going to be at 200 degrees. They're looking okay. This one's a little bit misshapen, just a little bit. But I'm going to try to do some fancy Ramsey chefery here and try to give me some cool designs on the actual thing. Back of the knife down. And maybe just a little...
You should do the pie sign on it.
Pie sign?
You don't know what that is?
What does that mean?
It's like a sign that stands for pi.
Like the actual math symbol of pi?
I don't know.
You know my birthday's actually on Pi Day.
That's scary.
2/14.
Looks like you're trying to make a skeleton.
Sort of. You can pause it.
Nice and gently. Hear that pastry, how crisp that is. This is the bit we've been waiting for. Oh, wow. My God. I'm in heaven. And for me, if you want a really nice change to roast turkey, this has to be the ultimate for the table. It smells Christmassy. The chestnuts, the mushrooms, and that nice crisp pastry on the outside. Look at it. I'm ready to die and go to heaven.
Moment of truth time. I'm about to slice this Wellington. Here we go.
Are you scared?
Sort of.
But also the camera's on you, so I mean, that doesn't help.
There it is. That's a little end piece right there. Let me get an actual piece in there. Oh, it slices right through. Ramsey said the most important thing is to never slice it too thin.
That's a tiny one.
Well, I mean, there's going to be way more slices to come out of this.
That looks really good.
See your plate, buddy. Chicken nuggets are down.
And that was the Gordon Ramsay Beef Wellington, guys. It was awesome. Maybe a little bit overdone for my liking. I like my steaks medium rare, maybe a little bit medium well. I was cooking it to well done, so maybe a few minutes less in the oven, maybe just a little bit. There was definitely a few things I could have done better. If I had more prosciutto, would have been better. I probably should have had more. I feel like the duck style came out pretty well though. And I thought that was good. The flavor I thought was on point. Just a couple execution things that I could definitely do better. The puff pastry, I maybe wrapped one of them a little bit clumsily, but I do firmly believe that it came out great for my first time trying it. I'm definitely gonna have to make it again. There's no way I'm not going to. But that was awesome to do. That was a lot of fun. And I mean, Gordon Ramsay. Jokes aside, every chef wants to be like him. So I'm glad I could make this. Maybe he'll see this video and tell me how I did. Probably not though, because he's got better things to do. But I'm sure you guys also have better things to do, so I'll end this right here. Thank you guys for watching this. If you liked it, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And tell me what you want me to make next. Give me some ideas, even for Wrestling with My Appetite. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done videos. I'm trying to get back into the habit of things. I'm going to the Culinary Institute of America soon, so that's a lot of fun. I can't wait for that. But in the meantime, before that happens, I want you guys to wash your hands, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.